All right. Today we're going to take a look at an example of slavery in belief systems. So let's get into this news story right here.
Tonight, an unusual custody battle is playing out in Florida. A judge took a child who has leukemia away from his parents. Don Daler reports the parents wanted to cure their child's cancer with CBD oil.
Okay, let's stop right here. All right. So this story is about a child who was taken away from his parents because the parents didn't want to try and give the child the chemotherapy that the doctors probably offered. They wanted to cure him in what will be considered non-traditional methods. Yet there is um reasons that may want to cure someone using CBD rather than chemotherapy. And one of the main reasons is it's much less side effects. CBD won't kill you. Chemotherapy will or can most of the time. So let's continue.
Tonight, Taylor Blandball and Joshua McAdams remain without custody of their 4-year-old son. Noah McAdams was diagnosed with leukemia in April, but during a chemo session, his mother allegedly pulled the needle from his arm, and the family fled from his home in Florida to Ohio, seeking alternative medical treatment. They believed chemotherapy had harmful side effects.
Okay, let's stop right here. They said they fled from Florida to Ohio, discontinuing the chemotherapy and wanting to treat with CBD. Okay? That's slavery if you believe someone doesn't have the right to make that choice for their child. That's slavery. And it's based in a belief system of authority. And in this case, medical authority. So recognize this is a mixture of a belief system that basically enslaves people.
When they missed their son's chemo session, authorities got suspicious and they were tracked down in Kentucky and returned to Florida. Judge Thomas Palermo was overseeing the case and said the 4-year-old would be.
Okay, so here you can see they're basically showing you that they do not respect the rights of these people. They believe that they have to behave in the way in which the authoritarian system demands.
And risk of neglect if he stays with his parents.
Miss Blandball testified that she had no training on how to remove a PICC line. She explained during the trial that she was still comfortable removing it because she had watched a YouTube video on how to do it.
In May, McAdams and Blandball protested the state's intervention outside the hospital.
Why won't you let us take our son and go our way?
There's still so many side effects that he could have
See,
for the rest
look
of
at this
his
right here. All right, these are potential side effects of chemotherapy. You can compare that with the side effects of CBD. I tell you, I've taken CBD. Worst going to happen, you're gonna pass out, fall asleep. It gives you a good night of sleep. It relieves pain and anxiety. All right.
life from chemotherapy. And these other options that we're considering, they don't have proven studies that they are necessarily as effective yet, but they do have way less side effects.
The couple said they would rather give him non traditional treatments, including oxygen therapy, CBD oil derived from hemp plants, and a special diet. This,
And they have the right to do that. I will tell you right now, more people cure their cancer in this way than any that go the chemotherapy route. 97% of the time, chemotherapy fails.
research that shows 98% of this type of leukemia goes into remission
Look at this.
within the.
Look at this very specific data point they want to give you. 98% of this very specific acute lymphoblastic leukemia goes into remission within weeks of chemotherapy treatments. Okay? So first they chose a very narrow band of cancer, and then they say within weeks. Okay? How many weeks? Weeks can be 2 weeks, 100 weeks, 1,000 weeks? And what happens after remission? Normally people get the cancer again and it normally kills them.
First few weeks of chemotherapy treatments. Florida law allows the state to provide medical treatment to children even if the parents object. The judge granted temporary custody to the child's maternal grandparents, but Nora, the state has the option of returning him to the custody of his parents in the future.
So he's going to get treatment.
Yes, he's getting treatment.
Okay, so you see what they just did here? They said, so he's going to get treatment, as if chemotherapy is the only accepted treatment for cancer. These people are evil. Do not trust them with your health. All right? Take it easy, y'all.